How many times have you checked your bank account hoping for a miracle, only to be met with the same disappointing numbers? You're working hard, bringing in a decent income, but somehow, there's never enough to go around. You're stuck in the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle, and it feels like you're drowning in expenses. The truth is, most people struggle with financial discipline. It's not that you're bad with money, it's just that you haven't been taught the right strategies to manage it effectively. We're bombarded with ads and societal pressures to spend, and it's easy to fall into the trap of living beyond our means. But what if I told you that you can master financial discipline without feeling like you're sacrificing all the joys in life? In this video, I'm going to share my proven system for plugging those money leaks, negotiating like a pro, and making smarter choices that won't leave you feeling deprived. The first step to financial freedom is understanding where your money is actually going. It's time to put on our detective hats and expose those sneaky budget killers that are silently draining your bank account. One of the biggest culprits is often those small recurring expenses that we tend to overlook. Think about those daily coffees, subscription services you barely use, or impulsive online purchases. They might seem insignificant individually, but they can add up to a shocking amount over time. To illustrate, let's say you grab a $5 latte every weekday on your way to work. That's $25 a week, $100 a month, and a whopping $1,200 a year, just from coffee. Imagine what you could do with an extra $1,200. You could invest it, pay down debt, or finally book that dream vacation. Another common budget killer is dining out. It's easy to get caught up in the convenience and excitement of eating out, but those restaurant bills can really put a dent in your wallet. Let's be real, a simple meal at home will almost always be significantly cheaper than eating at a restaurant, even if it's just fast food. And don't even get me started on those impulse purchases. We've all been there, scrolling through social media or browsing online stores, and suddenly we're hit with the urge to buy something we didn't even know we needed 5 minutes ago. These impulse buys, whether it's a new gadget, a trendy piece of clothing, or that must-have kitchen appliance, can quickly derail your budget. So, how do we combat these budget bullies? The key is awareness. Start by tracking your spending for a month. Use a budgeting app, a spreadsheet, or even just a good old-fashioned notebook. Categorize your expenses and be honest with yourself about where your money is going. You might be surprised by what you discover. Once you have a clear picture of your spending habits, you can start identifying areas where you can cut back without feeling deprived. Remember, it's not about completely eliminating everything you enjoy, but rather making conscious choices about your spending. For example, instead of buying a daily latte, invest in a good quality coffee maker and make your coffee at home. You'll be amazed at how much money you can save, and you might even discover a newfound love for brewing your own cup of joe. When it comes to dining out, try limiting it to once or twice a week and explore affordable yet delicious recipes you can cook at home. Meal prepping on weekends can be a game changer, saving you both time and money during the week. And as for those pesky impulse purchases, implement a 24-hour rule. If you see something you want to buy, wait 24 hours before making the purchase. Chances are, after a day, the initial excitement will have worn off, and you'll realize you didn't really need it after all. Remember, knowledge is power. By identifying and understanding your spending leaks, you're already one step closer to mastering financial discipline. Now that we've tackled those sneaky budget leaks, let's move on to another powerful tool in your arsenal: negotiation. You might be thinking, negotiation? Isn't that just for high-powered executives and used car salesmen? But the truth is, negotiation is a skill that can benefit everyone, regardless of your profession or income level. Think about it. We negotiate all the time in our daily lives, whether we realize it or not. From haggling over the price of a used bike at a garage sale to asking for a raise at work, negotiation is about finding common ground and reaching an agreement that benefits both parties. One of the most effective negotiation tactics is simply asking. The worst thing they can say is no, right? You might be surprised by how often companies are willing to negotiate, especially if it means retaining you as a customer. For example, let's say you've been a loyal customer of your internet provider for years, but you've noticed that their prices have gone up. Instead of just accepting the higher rate, pick up the phone and call their customer service line. Politely explain that you've been a long-time customer and you're considering switching providers due to the price increase. In many cases, the customer service representative will be authorized to offer you a discount or a better deal to keep your business. The key is to be polite yet firm in your request. Another area where negotiation can save you a significant amount of money is on bills. Medical bills in particular are often negotiable. Hospitals and clinics are often willing to work with patients who are struggling to pay their bills. Don't be afraid to contact their billing department and inquire about payment plans, discounts, or financial assistance programs. The same goes for credit card debt. If you're struggling to make your credit card payments, contact your credit card company and explain your situation. They may be willing to lower your interest rate, waive certain fees, or even forgive a portion of your debt. Negotiation is also a valuable skill when making purchases, both big and small. Whether you're buying a new car, a piece of furniture, or even just a new phone, don't be afraid to haggle. Do your research beforehand so you know the fair market value of the item you're interested in. When negotiating, be confident and assertive, but also respectful and reasonable. Remember, the goal is to reach a mutually beneficial agreement. Don't be afraid to walk away if you're not getting the deal you want. Mastering the art of negotiation takes practice, but the rewards can be substantial. By honing your negotiation skills, you'll be empowered to take control of your finances and save money in countless areas of your life. Chapter 3: Small Choices, Big Impact, Living Well on a Budget. Mastering financial discipline doesn't mean living a life of deprivation. It's about making smart, conscious choices that align with your values and financial goals. It's about finding joy and fulfillment in experiences rather than material possessions. One of the simplest yet most effective ways to save money without feeling deprived is to embrace the wonderful world of meal planning. Instead of succumbing to the temptation of takeout after a long day, plan your meals in advance and cook at home. Not only is cooking at home significantly cheaper than eating out, but it's also a great way to eat healthier and explore new recipes. Set aside some time each week to plan out your meals for the upcoming week. Make a grocery list based on your meal plan and stick to it when you go shopping. This will help you avoid impulse purchases and ensure that you have all the ingredients you need on hand. Another area where you can make smarter choices is entertainment. Entertainment doesn't have to break the bank. Instead of expensive concerts or nights out at the bar, explore free or low-cost alternatives in your community. Check out local museums, art galleries, or parks, attend free concerts or festivals, host potluck dinners with friends or game nights at home. Get creative and think outside the traditional entertainment box. When it comes to shopping, it's easy to get caught up in the allure of sales and discounts. But remember, just because something is on sale doesn't mean you need it. Before you make a purchase, ask yourself if you truly need it or if you're just being swayed by a bargain. If you do need to make a purchase, consider buying used or refurbished items. Websites like eBay, Craigslist, and Facebook Marketplace are treasure troves of gently used items at a fraction of the cost of new ones. You can find everything from furniture and electronics to clothing and sporting goods. Another way to save money on shopping is to embrace the power of patience. Instead of buying something the moment you see it, add it to your wish list or save it to your cart. Often retailers will send you a discount code or alert you to a sale if you wait a little while. Remember, financial discipline is not about deprivation. It's about making conscious choices that align with your values and goals. By implementing these simple yet effective strategies, you can enjoy a fulfilling life without breaking the bank. Look, I get it. Getting your finances in order can feel overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. Start by implementing one small change at a time. Maybe it's cutting back on those daily lattes or negotiating a better rate on your internet bill. The key is to be patient and persistent. Building financial discipline is a marathon, not a sprint. There will be setbacks along the way, but don't let them discourage you. Remember why you started this journey in the first place: to achieve financial freedom and live a life of abundance on your own terms. So, what are you waiting for? Take action today and start building the financial future you deserve. And hey, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Until next time, stay savvy.